Hello, everyone. How you guys doing this weekend? Me and Leslie and I just got off of a investigation in Wisconsin last night at the Broadhead Manor, and it turned out to be really great. And if you want to check out the footage of that, check out some of our videos that we've got posted on our page here. Tonight, we have Mr. Adam Raymos as our guest. So I'm going to bring him on here and we're going to have a little talk tonight and see how things go. Hello, Adam.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good. How you been?
Good, good. Just dealing with this Texas weather that don't know what it wants to do. One day it's cold, one day it's rainy, one day it's hot.
Oh, we definitely had that here. I think yesterday when we left for Wisconsin, it was like 32 degrees. And then today it's about 65, it feels like, because I walked out and got some dinner and I'm like, it just goes from cold to hot in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, 65 sounds pretty good, though. I wouldn't mind having that. So,
Yeah, I'd take 65. I'd definitely take that. So,
yeah.
so how you and your team been doing lately?
Good. We did go to Jefferson, Texas, 3 weekends ago. So that's always a great place to visit. That's my. I know like a few others on my team has gone there. I think like once or twice more than me, but for me that was my sixth time going to Jefferson. So we stayed at the Jefferson Hotel again.
Isn't is that the one? I think I seen videos of the dolls
Yes,
in certain
that's
rooms.
that's the one I usually stay in, the doll room.
So did you stay in there again?
Yes, I did, but unfortunately, I didn't catch nothing or see anything. Um, Maybe something that happened when I was asleep, but nothing that I noticed. So unfortunately,
Ms. Lori Bragg is in the house tonight. She says, "Hello, Adam."
hello, Lori.
But yeah, I remember you talking about that doll room and something strange happening the last time you stayed there.
Yeah, it was just that one event, and I always try to get that room when I go back there. Even though nothing has really happened since then. Um, I don't like. I think it was a year ago. Someone had recorded one of the dolls, like the way the camera was set up facing the bed, like the doll was standing alongside the bed, and it looked like it was like how did it go? I think it was like picking like the pillow. I think it was the pillow. It was picking around. I have to double check, but it looked like the doll was like picking around, like looking at the camera and like moving back. Like it did that a few times. So
Interesting.
yeah, but
Is there is there a particular reason you always go back to that room when you go?
just hoping to try to catch something again. But at the same time, uh, how most people will say, "Oh no, I would never sleep in that room," and it's just feels so natural to me to sleep in there with all the dolls and all the creepy looking ones too.
Yeah, it was kind of weird when we were at Broadhead last night. Um, they had a mortician's table donated to them, and it was in one of the rooms. And I actually got to lay up on the table, and it felt like somebody was taking their hands and holding my head in place. And then I was holding
Oh,
cat balls out in my hand, and one of them was actually lighting off. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I yeah, like I recently started bringing along golf balls, like they're in the, and I like them because they're neon colored, neon green colored.
Hmm.
So I feel like you can easily see those in the dark. So, but yeah, I do have the cat balls, but it's just the plastic one with the little bell in the middle.
Hmm.
So,
So they could ring instead of flash. You got ones that ring.
hmm
So that'd be kind of cool. That'd be different. I guess if somebody would, a spirit would trip over them, it'd be the same as lighting them up. So, I mean, or they rolled or jingled. Here
right,
we
right.
go. We have Ms. Jamie Lynn in the house. How you
Hey,
doing,
beautiful
Jamie?
Jamie.
But yeah, that I think cat balls are pretty cool. I mean, we've used them in a few cases that we've done, and got a lot of responses out of them.
So, yeah. But yeah, we. I'm not sure when we're gonna go back there again, but we've always loved that town. So, but for now, we're planning other trips to other places. So we'll
Hmm.
see what happens in the future.
You want to fill us in? Can you fill us into where you might be going?
Um, where next month, March, yeah, next month, April, uh, we are going to a place called Old Park Hotel here in Texas, in Ballinger,
Hmm.
Texas. So, yeah, Old Park Hotel next month, and then nothing in May yet. And then in June, we're going back to Murdo's Plantation in Louisiana. So
That'd be cool.
that's going to be exciting. So yeah, that we went last year, but uh, we'll see what happens again this time. Because we did catch some EVPs, but we didn't really experience anything out of the ordinary right then and there. So
Yeah. Yeah. Jamie Lynn, I know you go to Broadhead Manor there. Um, we found some pretty interesting things there last night. You should have been there. So next time you go, we're gonna have to team up. She wants to go there too with you.
I I will be having my own room when I go there in June. So
Cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool when you get a chance to team up with some other teams and get to meet other people and experience some of the stuff together, and exchange information.
right, right, and that's why I would like to meet y'all. Just different people that I talk to here on Facebook. Just go to different places because I know the last place I really went to was with Mandy with the Ghost Sisters,
Mm-hmm.
and when I went to Michigan. So, but like I said, me and the team we're looking to expand, get on out there.
I actually had an opportunity to meet Mandy with when we went to Bell Mansion in Indiana.
Mhm.
When Pam Harris and Lori actually was there too, so I got a chance to meet Mandy. She's pretty cool.
She is. I love her and her team and Pam Harris, of course. I love Pam. She's such a sweetheart and so nice.
Yeah, she is a very nice person. I mean, I co-host with her on her show, and then sometimes she'll pop in here on my show and help me out once in a while and stuff. But yeah, she's really cool. Like I said, I watch Mandy all the time when I get a chance, and I watch Pam when I'm if I'm at work, because sometimes she'll go on live and I'm at work and I got to hop on and say, hey. So,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I try to do that as well. Sometimes Pam does go on kind of late, and I at least try to like, hey, just saying hi, really quick, have a good night. Talk to you later.
yeah, Pam is a night owl, that's for sure. Because there's been some nights we've been up and we've been doing, we'll do cards, and sometimes I'm up till 1 or 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock, and I got to get up at 5 in the morning for work. But it's all good. I like it. It's fun. So
Yeah, yeah, she's great.
Jamie Lynn, I sent Pam a link in case she wanted to come on. I don't know if she might be busy tonight. But that's cool. So, any experiences you've had lately that you'd like to talk about with things that you found in the field or with your team?
Well, the only thing I can really say that was really unexplained was
Jamie Lynn, you're a riot girl. uh,
um,
oh, Lori says Pam went to see the baby tonight. She had a grandson that just got out of the hospital.
oh, okay, nice, nice.
So,
Yeah. Well, okay, because so we got there to the Jefferson Hotel, and I helped one of my team members, Terry, take some of her stuff to her room that she was staying in.
mm-hmm.
And the room she's staying in, like, there's a door, and you open it, and there's a ladder that leads up to the attic, straight to the attic.
Mm-hmm.
And we put the bags down, and then I went for the door. I opened up the door, and I went in. That's like a closet space, but it's just like the ladder. So, anyways, I opened up the door, and I went towards the ladder, and Terry followed behind me. And as soon as she came in there with me, we heard like footsteps. Tuk, 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 tuk. We both looked at each other. We're like, "Hello, up there, and anybody up there?"
Yeah.
We listen. I'm like, "Hello," but nothing. Nobody responded. We didn't hear no other footsteps. Because I felt like if somebody was up there and they were like gonna like go the other way, we would have like heard them coming down the stairs, the other side on the other side. So that's what happened.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, last night we got quite a few things there that we captured when we were there at Broadhead, and I would recommend anybody to go there. That's very, very interesting, and a lot of things go on there. We got, like I said, a lot of we got EMFs that went off, and we got some noise and stuff there. We come across some energy things. Me and Leslie and Tiffany last night.
Mm-hmm.
That was when she was talking about from Eternal Paranormal. We come
Right.
across some stuff. It was all interesting, and there was a lot of great people there last night. So I'm looking forward to teaming up with some of them guys and teaming back up with Eternal and stuff like that as well.
Right.
So.
I will say, last weekend, the weekend before, me and a couple of friends, we went to this jailhouse that's like 30 minutes south of here,
Mm-hmm.
and investigated it, and like the EMF reader detector, like there for a few minutes, like 5 minutes straight, like it was going nuts, like all the way over to like the red, like just like staying on the red, just beep 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 over, and then like a few times it would go to like the middle, but then it would shoot right back up to like the red all the way over, and it was just like it was nuts, and we had it laying there in that spot for a while, so it's not like it was like a light or somebody's phone or somebody walking by or anything like that. That sucker was just like shooting off, like going crazy by itself. And then we had it in one of the cells on the bed where there's been activity there in that one cell, and it was like the bunk beds, like the platform. And okay, Jamie Lynn.
Yeah, have a safe trip. She's going to where we just left last night.
Oh, nice. Wish I could be there.
Yeah, I
Be safe.
kind of wish she was there last night. It was pretty cool with all the stuff going on. But the team and I will team up with her in May and also in August. So
love you too, Jamie Lynn.
Facebook user, hello, how are you?
Hello. But yeah, like I said, it was just that one spot, because the spot we were in, it was where the cells were at, and we had the EMF detector on the floor, and right underneath that, it was more cells. Yeah, it was the first floor had cells, and the second floor had some more cells. Then the third floor had some cells, but we were on the second floor, and we were like 5 feet away from where they would hang people, and like that the drop would open.
Yeah, the trap door.
The trap door. We were like 5 feet from there, and that EMF detector was going nuts there for like 5 minutes straight. And then after a while, it like stopped and it died out. But then, like I said, we were in that cell. We went to the second floor. Yeah, we stayed on the second floor. That one cell that always seems to get activity, and the EMF was there for like 10 minutes, not doing nothing. And then out of nowhere, like that EMF just blew up, just over that all the way over for a few minutes. And then after a few minutes, it died down and nothing else happened. But
so where the trap door was that you were talking about, where it was going off, I'm sure that there was hangings there, right? At one point. Was that location a heavy feeling that when you were there? Did it have like a heavy feeling of,
no, not really. I mean, I've been there 3 times and I've never felt anything like that. But I know, like, because it's like that area, because it's almost like like it's a staircase, and then and as soon as you go up the staircase, you see the trap door, and then you go around past the trap door, and then it's like it leads to like some more cells. But like that, the cells in that area, it's cells, but it's like closed off, like a box around it, and then like you can go in there, and while you're sitting in there, like in front of the cells, like every now and then you hear like a little tap or like a little click, like outside of the cells. Like if because I know a few times we heard that like a little tap or like a little bang, or like one time, I think it was like the second time we were there, we heard it almost sound like some like shoes. What do you call that? Like shuffling, like someone pick up their feet outside of the cells, and we knew we were the only ones in that area. Like, because we closed the door, it's a big old heavy metal door, of course. And when that door opens, you hear it squeak. So nobody was in there with us. So that was kind of.
But overall, like no heavy feeling just because the person actually got hung there, like that deep feeling,
Right. No, nothing like that. No negative feeling, no feeling of dread, nothing like that
Oh,
in
that's
that
very
area.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering they were getting hung, I was kind of curious to the fact of you being in that location, if they had any deep regrets or that heavy feeling that something actually happened there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's kind of
And I'm
interesting.
sure, yeah, I'm sure maybe others have felt something, but you know, the 3 times that I've been there, it hasn't been nothing like that.
Well, they say everybody, feels things different or, picks up things different as well. So, I mean, like I said, everybody and we investigate differently too. So, but that's definitely interesting because I've come into spots where people have passed away and I've gotten a heavy feeling in those locations. But I mean, it wasn't nothing bad, but it's just that something happened there.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's cool. Any
I,
other cool locations you were at?
um, we were, um, no, I mean, not yet. Like I said, we're going to Old Park. We're going back to Old Park Hotel next month, but that's only going to be for one night, unfortunately. Because usually when me and my team go out for an investigation, we arrive there, 3 or 4 in the afternoon on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and then we do what we do, and then usually leave Sunday morning from whatever location we're at. So, but like I said, Oak Park Hotel next month. We'll get there Saturday afternoon and then leave Sunday morning, and that's I think it's about 3 hours like northwest from here. So that'll be fun to go to. I went there like 3 years ago. I've been wanting to go back, so here we are going back.
That's cool. Is there any
Yeah,
place? Is there any place that is on your bucket list that you'd like to go?
the only place here in America like I really want to go to is Gettysburg. Like that's always been the place for me to want to go to. Both for you know the ghost related aspect, but at the same time, I think it's about an hour and a half away from Gettysburg. A place called Cakesburg, there in Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
where supposedly an alien spaceship crash landed there, like in a small little town,
Mm-hmm.
and just to be able to go to like that town and hear about it, and they even have on the side of the road like a small statue of what the alien spaceship looked like. Because they said it looked like an acorn, and on
Mm-hmm.
the bottom it had like all this. It might have been like alien writing on it or something, but all these strange
Symbol.
hieroglyphic type of symbols. Right? Yes. So, like I said, I think that's about an hour and a half from Gettysburg. So they're close by, So that would be a great fun week to just spend a few days there, spend a few days there, and
That'd be kind of interesting. I
Mhm.
think if, I think one place if I could get away with going to, I'd want to go to Roswell. But I'd like to investigate, not have somebody follow me around probably either.
Because I know me and a friend of mine, we do want to go to Roswell together. Because I had told her about going, that I wanted to go, and she liked that idea. Hey, can I go with you? I'm like, sure. We got to plan that out. So we do want to go. It's been I went there in 1999, but my interest in alien stuff like that was there, but not as much as it is now. So going back there now would be like, I think it would be like a better experience.
That'd be kind of cool.
Mhm.
So, what's the ones overseas you'd like to go to?
Oh man, there's a lot. Mainly Ireland, especially
That's on my
more
list.
more northern Ireland than the south. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do want to do the south as well, but for me, more Belfast, area, Derry area, uh, pretty much all of England, like that whole space area. Just spend like a month there, just going here and there, exploring castles and old places.
I'd like to go to down to Ireland because I got family from there, ancestry from there, and
Hmm.
my uncle actually had a chance to go back there before he passed away, and they were rebuilding one of the castles in the family there. So that was kind of interesting to hear about. So I'd kind of like to go see that.
Yeah, yeah. I've always loved Ireland and especially Belfast, and I do have a friend that lives in Belfast, and we chat a lot, and she's always sending pictures of the scenery and the coast, and a lot of times she'll pass by the docks where they built the Titanic, and I love this the stuff to go to the Titanic, and so that's always like an extra treat when she does send pictures and videos of like the docks and stuff like that. So she spoils me a lot. So
That's cool. I mean,
yeah.
I've got friends overseas too, like IPA and some of those guys, and they'll send me pictures once in a while of some of their investigations, and we'll talk about them. And I'd like to get over there and investigate with them sometime if I ever get an opportunity to. That'd be interesting to go over there to the UK in that area.
Right. I just because I've been wanting to go to Ireland for like 20 years. I just have never really been able to see myself on a 14-hour plane ride. But the last 3 4 years of me traveling, here and there, here in America, has kind of helped me build up my courage of being in the plane for that long, for 14 hours. Because I know, like, from Detroit to Houston, Texas, that was a little over an hour and a half. So that was doable. I wasn't too bad. So I'm like, I just kept myself busy or try to take like a little nap, but
They didn't
14
give
hours.
you. They didn't let you watch a movie.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I used my phone and all that stuff,
I remember.
but
I remember back in the day they used to have a movie on the longer flights that you could actually watch a movie.
oh, okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, it was only an hour and a half, so um, because I know like how like some of the back of the seats in front of you have like the little screen you can like select something to watch,
Right.
but I know like before the trip going up there and back, I like downloaded a bunch of like YouTube videos and different stuff, and I know like I would have fallen asleep. I would have fallen asleep, here and there, going up there and coming back. So, and I did once or twice. I was well, just because I know for like I said, that trip to Detroit to Michigan, it was like, was it 2:30 in the morning? I got up, got dressed, had everything packed, went to the airport, and did the investigation that night, and then hopped on a plane the next day, came back down to Texas. So,
I did get a chance one time. I actually flew a Cessna from where I live to Minnesota and back, and that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't even have a pilot's license. I was with somebody that had one, but I flew the plane from Galesburg to Minnesota, Minnesota back, and on the way back, those two were sleeping the whole time, and there was a storm behind us, and the plane kept doing this, and I'm
Oh
like,
snap!
by the time I got back, I'm like, all right, I'm going to the bar. I got to have a 6-pack. But they slept the whole way back. Yeah, you're fine. Just keep going, do what you're doing.
Oh man, that's great.
That's one of the things
Yeah,
I wish I'd have got when I was younger because I always wanted to fly. But I actually got a chance to fly one though, so it was cool.
yeah. You could at least say you did that, huh?
Yep, that was one of the
Yeah.
things on my bucket list. I would say the next one, if I could get away with it, I want to fly a Tomcat, but I don't think they'll let me do that. uh,
Freaking jet, huh?
oh yeah.
F-14.
I think every time somebody's seen Top Gun back in the day, that's what they wanted to do is fly like Mach 1 with their hair on fire. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. I definitely like that. So
Yeah, yeah, but I know, if I ever do meet up with y'all, whenever I do meet up with y'all or others, like I'm definitely flying up the day before the investigation, not the day of, because yeah, that kicked my butt. I slept a little bit on the plane ride up because going up, they from leaving San Antonio, they sent me to Dallas, and then Dallas all the way to Detroit, and then coming back from Detroit to Houston and Houston to San Antonio. But like I said, I'm so gonna fly in the day before, it's not the night of the investigation. So
yeah, that'd be cool. Well, if you ever do get a chance down here, I've got a big enough place you can stay here. I'll give you
yeah,
a place to stay. So if you do
okay,
come
cool.
team up with us, and I'll put you up because I got a pretty big house. We can set you up.
Sure, thank you.
So, but yeah. So I also seen you and Maddie talking about some movies here a few days ago. Any new ones you've watched lately?
Not yet, but I do have those few that she suggested, and then I do want to go to the movies because there's that movie Imaginary that's out playing right now.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it involves like this little girl and her teddy bear, and I guess it's like possessed or haunted or something. Like they didn't give too much into the trailer, which I'm glad they did it. But I do want to go check that one out because Jackie, or one of the members on our team, like she doing the investigation or during the weekend of the investigation, we went out to go shopping at the local stores, and she was talking about that movie. It's like, hey, have you heard about this movie? Like, not yet. And she showed me the trailer for it. I'm like, holy cow, that looks freaking good. So I
check that out. I like movies.
Yeah.
It almost kind of sounds like Megan.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see that movie.
Oh, it's
but
good.
Yeah, there's this guy I do watch on YouTube where he like breaks down the movie. He goes not scene by scene, but just about almost the entire movie.
Right.
And I watch him a lot just because he does save me time by him explaining the movie.
So it's like a cliff note of movies. Is that what he's doing?
Pretty much. Like he'll either show like a picture or he'll show like a small video of like a certain scene. and he did that with Megan, that movie Megan. So, and
Another good movie too. It has to do with a robot. Is Ex Machina.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, it's like where a guy creates an android. It kind of starts off real slow, and then it just
Mhm.
keeps building up. It's like it's kind of dull at the beginning, and then it just keeps building up and building up and building up, and it gets just better the more it goes. So it was put together pretty well. But it's
Oh,
called
okay, well, cool.
Ex Machina.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, but yeah, we like I said, our team do want to try to expand going out of state. Uh, well, eventually we do want to try to go to like the coast down there, but like the Gulf of Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
because usually we travel, North Texas, the middle of Texas, but we do want to try to go down, towards the Gulf of Mexico, like Corpus Christi and Galveston, places like that. Um, we did go to Oklahoma once. Some of us went, um, but I feel like that place was just okay, to be honest. But yeah, we're like I say, we're trying to look into other places to go to as a team, and there's maybe 10 of us, 12 of us on our team, and so like sometimes like 6 of us, 8 of us will go, or like 5 of us will go, and I because it's just like the one next month at Old Park Hotel. Like there's only 4 of us going because like there's a team that's from San Antonio that's going to that one, and one of them had asked me if I wanted to go, and so like, hey, do you want to go, and some of your team members want to go. I'm like, sure, and so like, you would ask like 4 of them. I'm like, sure do. And so it's me and like 4 of my members of my team are going with them to that Old Park Hotel. So,
That'd be
uh,
cool.
kind of like, hmm,
I said that'd be cool.
yeah, yeah. So, I think if I didn't go there, I would have went to back to Jefferson, Texas, because every year they have like a little event where they have like kind of like a Paracon, have like vendors, but then they
Mm-hmm.
have at night they have like a set of houses and locations there in the town where people go, and you'll go there for like 30 minutes, investigate, then you move like the next location, the same thing, 30 minutes, investigate, and so on and so on and so on. And I went last year, and like I said, we didn't go to Oak Park Hotel in April. Next month I would be going there because they have it. They usually have it in April and then in November, I think it is. So, but
Yeah, our team's gonna get some expos here sometime this summer. We got a couple we're gonna go to. I think the week after we team up with Jamie Lynn in August, there's one the 20th. The week after that, we're gonna go to. So, and they've been having some up in the Quad City area here lately too. So we might hit some of those as well.
um, okay, well, see if like later on in the year, maybe early next year, if y'all do plan something together, all of y'all, I'll try to fly on up there
Okay.
and work with y'all.
Yeah, we'll sit down and figure something out because there's like 7 of us on the team once we all get together. But sometimes some of the teammates are busy and only a couple of us go at a time. But that's why there's 7 of us, so somebody can always go. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's just like Louisiana. Like, I mean, even on my team, I'm the only male in my group, so sometimes I do have to get a room by myself at some locations, and that's what's happening at Louisiana. Like, I'm have to get a room by myself, so everybody else is like teaming up in the room, and I'm.
they won't give you the floor. They won't give you the chair.
I I think they would, but like their rules at Myrtle's like you could only have two people in each room. They won't allow a third person to sleep in there, and which I wouldn't mind, you know. I'll put a blanket on the floor or buy like a little cot and I'll just sleep in there with my
Right.
blanket or something, But I'm like that's fine, because it just means more rooms to investigate in, and that's why we like going to the Jefferson Hotel. And like say there's like six of us, like we will all try to get a room, if not at least three, four, maybe five rooms, just so that we can like go into other's rooms and hang out in there, investigate, and move to the next room, move to the next room, move to the next room. We do that often wherever we go, whatever little town we're at, whatever hotel we're at, we try to get our money's worth and investigate the heck out of the rooms as much as we can.
But yeah. Pam said give her about 15 minutes and she's going to hop on here with us.
Okay.
I think she's heading
So
home. But yeah, there's some places that I'd like to go. I think we're going to go down to Alton, Illinois this year. We got an opportunity to go down there with somebody I met down there. All right. Well, I've been talking to them. They're going to be on the show here in a few weeks, and they were talking about maybe going down there. So if we can get a collaboration with them, that'd be cool to go down to Alton, because that's supposed to be one of the probably the most haunted places in Illinois, I think, is Alton. And that'd be really cool. And there's a place northwest of town here that we're going to go check out as soon as the weather starts cooperating. So it's been cold and hot and everything else, and I don't want to be standing out in the middle of BFE in a field and be cold all the time. So we're just kind of waiting for it to warm up for that. And we got a few cemeteries we're going to check out. There's a place called Hope Cemetery that's north of town that they've seen orbs floating around there. And I remember right when the internet started, somebody from the Monmouth area that was a photographer was taking pictures out there, and they was posting them on the internet back in the day of these orbs. So I want to go out there and check those out.
mm-hmm. that would be cool. But like I said, I would like to try to go up there and meet y'all. Especially because I've been to Michigan, but Michigan and Indiana. But as far as like Wisconsin and I've never been to Wisconsin, so I would like to head up that way, or if y'all even go someplace else nearby.
Yeah, we can figure something out. I'm sure we can find a place between Wisconsin and here. I mean, the drive there last night to Broadhead really wasn't that bad. I mean, we left here about 9:30 and got up there about 12:30ish. So it wasn't really too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But and it was a really cool place. I like it. So we'll definitely be going back there. I'd like to take the whole team back there when we get a chance. And we've got one person on our team. She's pregnant, and her husband are kind of keeping an eye on each other there for that because she's kind of going through a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And
Mhm.
I don't really want her out in the field and going into labor either.
Oh boy, yeah. Imagine that. It's like, imagine like the kid, like, yeah, my mom was investigating and she went into labor with me. You know.
That would be interesting, though. That'd be a heck of a story once you're born. Well, my mom was out in the field doing an investigation with a paranormal team when I was born. That would definitely be a story to talk about. Mm.
Especially one of those like locations where you're out in the middle of nowhere. And,
Oh, yeah, that would kind of be bad, though. I mean, if it was
yeah,
something local, it wouldn't be so bad. But I wouldn't want to be out in no man's land and have that happen, and then that would not be cool. But so
yeah,
she said something about maybe doing something in July when she gets off maternity leave, kind of. So we're looking forward to having them get aboard and come back when they get going here. So he said he doesn't really want to be too far away from her, and I can't blame him. So
right. It's understandable. So
right, and
you know,
that's pretty normal. But
yeah.
let's see, I'm trying to think of some other places that we could probably go. I know I'd like to go back to Bell Manor in Indiana. That's down by where Pam lives. That's a huge place too.
Yeah, I've been to Indiana once before, to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That's where it was.
Oh, okay.
Bell Manor was in Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay. But that was for a Paracon, not to really investigate.
Uh,
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't mind going for an investigation there.
yeah, because
Yeah.
the night we went, we drove there, and then we ended up eating lunch, and then we went on to the investigation, and we were up almost all night, and then turned around and drove back the next day. So that was a long 24 hours to do that one. And the place is so big there that it's actually would be a good 2-nighter. I got to stay in the servants' quarters up there, and we had the REM pod out, and we were asking questions and who could stay in this room. Well,
Mhm.
it said no to everybody except me. Because the way we asked it, like red would be no, blue would be yes, and everybody got no except me. So I stayed in that room. It didn't bother me. And there's like a servant's elevator just right to the side of the bed where I stayed at. And in the middle of the night, you would hear this little rattle once in a while, like what do they call those little servants carts that goes up and down like a little elevator, where they put the trays in there and they pull them up. You could
Right.
hear something like that rattling because they got a spot like that next to the elevator. You could hear that, and then you would see like a shadow here and there in that room. So it was kind of cool.
And that's the same place in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, that's at Bell Manor. And actually, that night, me, Mandy, and Lori, no, was it me? Me, Mandy, Lori, and Mark, we all sat there and played poker with the spirits in one of the rooms. And the
Hmm.
REM pod was sitting in the middle of us. That REM pod would tell who was going to win.
Really?
It was going off on the light. It would light up because we had it set up to face each other. Each of us had a light. And that REM pod would go off to the hand that would win. It was crazy.
Holy cow.
So we actually got to play poker with spirits. So that was kind of interesting.
I'm kind of thinking now. It's like, since I was there in Fort Wayne, I wonder how far away that place is. That outside of town or close to town?
It's actually in town.
Okay, because when I was there, I had gotten a hotel right across the street from. I guess it was their civic center, because so there it was like a big old Paracon, and there was like a big old building right there in town.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I
you
don't.
across the street from Bell Manor. There's a great big huge church.
I remember there was like a lot of churches around there in town. I think there was like 4 or 5 churches, like in a small radius right there now. Because I remember like one of those days, like towards the evening, I went for a walk around, just like around the town, like in a small radius around town, and it just seemed like almost every corner was a church. I was like, man, there's a lot of churches around here. And I was gone for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and right before the sun was coming down, and went back to my hotel and just hung out. And it's a pretty city. I didn't mind being there, but
yeah, it was pretty cool. We went down and ate somewhere to one of the bars. They had some really good food there. But later that night, we were trying to find a place to order food to bring it to us.
mm-hmm.
There's only one place we found that would bring us food to that location because nobody wanted to deliver there.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting Taco Bell.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, the guy actually pulled up at the parking lot. He says, my teammates won't. He said, the people that work with me, they won't come here. He said, I'm the only one who will come to this place.
Wow. Okay. What's it called again?
Bell Manor.
Okay.
Bell Mansion. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's on our page.
Okay. Yeah, I have to look that up later. And here it is. There it is. Yeah, I have to look into that later. And
yeah, it's good size. It's huge.
Yeah, if you ever do go back there, let me know. I'll tag along.
Yeah, well, Pam's been wanting to go back there, so we might be able to get her to set up something down there and go again sometime, maybe by the end of the year or by the end of summer or something.
Sure.
But yeah, and then like I said, even Broadhead Manor, that's a really good place. I actually like that, and I'm looking forward to going back there. That place is huge. It is huge. I mean, it'd be good to have like 3 decent teams to go in there and all split up and then just do your thing and then get together and kind of say, okay, this is what we got in this room. Then rotate the rooms or go in there and check out and see if you get the same results or something similar or something different. But yeah, there's plenty of space in there. It's cool. I liked it. It was definitely worth going down to.
Because like that's how I feel with 2 places. With that, because we were in that Masonic temple in Salina, Kansas. And that thing was like 3-4 stories tall. And they must have had like, what is it, 4, 5 like groups of like just people investigating. But I feel like if there might have been only just like 2 small groups, 3 or 4 people, maybe 5,
right,
investigate that, I think that would have been like the perfect idea. Because we were there, and then like every now and then you'll run into like another group, or you hear like another group talking, and like, oh man, it's just that group, or just something like that. But then, that place was huge. And then there's that Elosi asylum where I met Mandy and her sisters up there outside of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
The one where I met Pam.
Right.
So that place was it 3-4 stories, but that place was that place was huge. Like we didn't see nobody else unless like we told like others, hey, we're gonna be over here if you want to join us, or But other than that, like we didn't uh, see each other at all. Like that place was so huge. I wouldn't mind going back.
One of the really cool things that we got last night, and I don't know if you can hear it on the videos from last night when we were there, but me and Leslie were in a storage area, and we actually got a name of one of the teachers to come across. And when we were in there, like I said, the EMF detector was going off, but we heard footsteps above us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were like doing this. And we ran into the owner, and I says, we got, here's Pam. Hello, Pam.
Hey.
And we ran into the owner, and he said, no, everybody's been down in the gym for the last 20 minutes. And so he went upstairs and checked out if there was anybody up there. Well, there happened to be 2 people up there in the room, but they were sitting. They wasn't running around, and they were kind of doing their own little thing. They had their box and everything, trying to get their evidence or what they were trying to get. And they had tripwires across the floor. So when something walked across it, it would light up. But they wasn't up there screwing around or hopping around. And then he described how they made the floor with several different levels, and then having the concrete in there. It wouldn't have sounded like what we heard, but it sounded like there was footsteps above us. And he thought that was pretty cool that we got that.
Wow.
So
that's pretty different.
Yeah, because you get to thinking about it, the floor above us would have been concrete. It's not wood. You wouldn't have heard the wood footsteps. It was like, sounded like somebody was stomping on wood, and that floor is concrete.
How's it going?
We're doing fine. How are you?
Okay. Was you talking about last night's investigation?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I could actually hear something when Leslie said something about she thought she heard footsteps.
Yeah,
I could hear it on my end.
Yeah, that's the storage room that we were in. We actually got a teacher's name that actually come across too when we were there.
Yeah.
And a bunch of kids' names, and the owner verified about every name that we had that we come across was right, except maybe a couple.
Oh, wow.
So.
Yeah, I was behind on the time here. I thought, you should just now be going on. We had to go see the new baby, and
How's the little one doing?
Good.
Well, that's good. I think Lori hopped on here a little while ago and said you went to see the baby.
Yeah.
So
I sent her a message and told her that she could hop on with us, but she didn't answer me.
Oh, she's sleeping.
Shoot, she better not be. What's new with you, Adam?
Investigating down here. That's about it. Doing these shows and looking to see when we can all meet up again.
I know that'd be so much fun.
I was telling him maybe you can get something arranged by end of summer or so. Maybe we can go back to Bell Manor.
Yeah, I probably could. I mean, that place you was at last night was pretty darn cool though too.
Yeah, we're definitely going back there.
Yeah, I can actually get a hold of her and find out. But there's only one rule: you have to bring Maddie.
Of course, of course. Even
Yeah,
if I gotta drug her or something and throw her on the plane. Let's go.
exactly.
Let's go,
We'll just drive there and pick her up.
buddy. Like I have orders to bring you, so let's go.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would be pretty cool with all four of us there. That'd be all
oh
pretty cool.
yeah,
Like I said, maybe three of our team members would probably get to go, or four of us. That'd be cool.
yeah.
And as
That
big
would
as
be
that
really
place
cool.
is, and even the one, like I said, even Broadhead Manor is huge.
Oh yeah, that's huge. I've never been there.
Yeah, it's 3 stories and it's like 6,700 square feet or 1,000 square feet, something like that. It's like a huge place.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can stay overnight there.
You can.
You can?
$75.
Well, that's where we need to go.
$75 a person. You said,
I think.
but I think they're booked up till a certain time. He was talking about when they were booked up, so we'd have to check into it. But
Oh, I thought it was like the end of April.
yeah, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know he said he's got quite a few booked there to stay for a period of time. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, that'd be cool if we get a bunch of us to go there one night.
yeah. I mean, whichever way we go, I mean, Bell Mansion would be awesome. I mean, you can stay overnight there, and it doesn't cost extra. And I don't remember what we paid there. Do you?
I think it was 110 or 115.
Each?
Yeah,
Well, it includes an overnight, so maybe 2 nights would be cheaper.
yeah,
Friday and Saturday.
yeah. I'd take a day off and come up. We could do that.
Yeah,
Have
that'd
to
be fun.
figure out that because, like I said, one night there wasn't enough. So
No, I don't. And honestly, it's hard to any place to be enough for one night if you're going to a very good place.
I actually, like I said last night, a good 2 day nighter would be good there. That place is huge.
Yeah,
We got a couple good spots in there that we caught, and like I said, depending
yeah,
on who goes with and etc.
right.
I'm right here looking at the map, trying to that Bell
Bell
Manor
Mansion.
Mansion. I was trying to see, and it looks like it's just right there because like I said, last time I was there, I stayed at the one hotel. There was a called street from like like I said, I think it's like the Civic Center,
Uh huh.
where they had that Paracon type of thing, and I remember like I took off from the hotel, uh, took off from the went across the street, and I went around because I think like that service center is like that whole block almost.
Right. Yeah.
I went around it, and I went walking down the street towards that Coney Island,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
looking at the
That's
map.
that's completely flat downtown Fort Wayne.
Yeah, yeah,
That's where I'm from. I'm from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Because this must have been 2 years ago. I think three years ago. I was hoping, like I said, I was hoping
Yeah.
to find that hotel I stayed in.
I'm sure it's
Uh,
still there, but I think that last year the Bell Mansion hosted a Paracon, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
They hosted something. Maybe it wasn't a Paracon, but I thought it was. I'll have to look and see.
I know they do.
But
I know they do weddings and stuff like that there too.
oh, they do all kinds of stuff there. Um, Let me look real quick.
yeah, that's what I believe it was. Yeah, the Hampton Inn and Suites, Fort
Yeah,
Wayne downtown.
yeah,
Yeah, because I remember I was that one night I was looking at an area on what to eat, and there was a Domino's nearby. So I
yeah,
called down there, hey, can I get a pizza? And they're like, yeah, I'll be ready in, so much time. So like, okay, I'll come pick it up. I'm next door at the hotel.
yeah.
I was telling him
Um,
that night we stayed there at the Bell. The only place that would deliver is Taco Bell.
yeah, because when it gets late at night, they shut everything down. But you got to
Well,
realize that that's in a very bad part of town.
yeah, and that one guy said, nobody else would deliver there anyway.
No, no, because they're afraid of it. Um, let's see.
It's cool looking on the outside. I still got
It
pictures
is
of
really
that.
cool. Yeah, I do too. It is a cool place.
Yeah, here we go. It's 2 minutes. No, it's a 7-minute walk from the Bell Mansion to that hotel I stayed in, that Hampton Inn and Suites.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it right now on the map, and it's, hey, yeah, so it's just right around the corner. Yeah,
Um, oh, they're having a special for the eclipse there. Um, Alan Poe, Edgar Allan Poe's going to be there the 29th. Let's see. Mother's Day brunch. Now, it does show that May 11th and 12th is $40 a person from 9 to 1, but and they are going to have vendors there and stuff. Have you guys ever seen Wraith Chasers? The
I
two
have.
guys? They're going to be there. They've been there a couple of times.
they sound familiar.
Yeah, it's the two young guys. Well, they're not. They're not 12 or they're probably 30, but
Yeah,
Younger than us.
they're younger than me. I'm just going to say that y'all are younger than me.
You're not that much younger. Yeah.
So that's May 25th and 6th that they're there. So we probably got to pick between the dates, because May 11th and 12th, and then the Wraith Chasers are there 25th, 26th. So March, April, May. 25th, 26th is the Friday and Saturday. So it would have to be, May or June. May, June, or July. They don't have anything booked May, June, July, August, September. Something like that. We'll have to look into that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because for me, it might have to be either like July or August, just because I'll
Okay.
be in Louisiana in June,
Okay.
and I mean, usually work is okay. Like they're pretty lenient with me, but I'd rather just wait for like a whole nother month
Yeah.
after Louisiana, another month or two.
When do you go to Louisiana?
June. Uh, I don't remember the exact date.
Did we
Oh,
go in September the last time?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we could do August or September.
It'd be like, I think we went like September 24th, if I remember
I
right.
thought it was the 20 something. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right now. We'll be at Myrtle's Plantation, June 28th to the 30th. So that's towards the end of the month. But yeah, July, August, September,
Yeah.
something like that for Bell Mansion would be cool with me.
Okay. We'll have to look into that and see what she's got available and, you know, and price and stuff, So, because that's about, come October, they start having different Paracons and stuff, which would be
Okay.
cool to go to when they got vendors there, but,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't be able to do overnights, I don't think.
Right.
I mean, if we could go there when the Wraith Chasers was there, that'd be cool to meet them. They have been everywhere. Yeah.
When is that Paracon thing or the convention thing you're going to? Is that in September?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe that is, I better look and see when that is because I forgot about it. It's a Spirit Fest. Okay, so I was thinking it's like the first and second weekend, but I could be wrong.
That's what I thought you said that was the first or second week in September. I just remember it was September, but I knew it wasn't at the end of the month.
Yeah, it is Saturday and Sunday, the 21st and 22nd. So it is towards the end of September.
Oh. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's at the end of September. So
I'm going to try to come down there for that.
yeah. It's a 2-day event, so.
I don't know about 2 days. I might come down for a day. I'll just come down early and leave early.
Okay.
See if Leslie
Yeah, it's a
wants
Saturday
to
and Sunday. Yeah.
See if Leslie
She'd
wants
like
to come, and maybe a couple of the other guys.
Yeah, they would love it. I mean, I've lived here forever, and last year was my first time going. I don't know why.
Do you think maybe that Friday night we can maybe arrange an investigation?
Yeah. Yeah, usually that's what I'm going to check into for the Friday and Saturday.
Because if we can do that, then maybe I can just fly up there Thursday night, maybe.
Yeah,
Thursday night.
or even if it's Friday morning, because there's an airport right there in Fort Wayne.
Yeah. I remember it was. Yeah, because when I went there, it was I think it was like 8-10 minutes away from the hotel.
The airport.
I stayed. Mm-hmm.
It might be a little bit further than that, but
yeah, unless something about something else. But yeah, I remember getting down at that airport and then going to the hotel.
Yeah.
Because there's is it? I think it's the like a Greek place, Greek food.
Mm-hmm.
Not like across, but like adjacent to the hotel.
It's called Greeks.
Or it might be some kind of other food that's there.
There's so much stuff down there. I
mean,
I think the little joint my dad used to take us to, they had these little hamburgers and they had fried onions on them and stuff. It was wonderful. It's still there.
Sauteed onions on a hamburger.
Yeah. Or Coney Island. That was, that's a famous place to go there, is the Coney Island there.
We got a Coney Island here in town.
Yeah, this one is like one of the original Coney Islands.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like I said, I know like a few times I would just leave my hotel room and just walk down to there, grab some hot dogs, and then go back to my room and
Yeah.
eat them.
Yeah. They used to have a thing where you could drive around the building and they'd have a drive up for you to pick up your food in a bag. They didn't have a window, they'd bring it out.
Mhm.
But that place I was thinking about that's adjacent to the hotel is called a King Gyros.
King Gyros, yeah.
Yeah, so
It's Greek. It's Greek.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I knew it was something like that, you know. And then, like I said, I did walk down right next door to that Domino's Pizza.
Oh yeah.
to
They
get a
also
pizza.
have they also have you're gonna think I'm crazy, but they have boats that go down the river. They have an outside bar and you grab your drink and get on the boat and go down the river on the boat for like an hour.
I need more than one drink for an hour, though.
Well, yeah, you got two hands, man.
I need a couple margaritas, one for each one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real popular thing. I mean, I don't even know if they still do it, but they used to have it out there.
Well, I know, like here in San Antonio, we have the river that runs right through town,
Uh-huh.
and they have the boats. I mean, it's more like a. I mean, I guess it's a boat, but just go and sit down, and they'll take you, right through downtown, and this place, that's this place, all that stuff. And,
Yeah, this river runs for hundreds of miles. I mean, it runs to very close to where I am at, and I'm 100 miles away.
Mhm.
And so this river that they go on is it just goes through the whole city of Fort Wayne. And where I grew up at, it would take me an hour to get to Bell Mansion because we lived in the boonies.
Oh,
Back then that was called, the suburbs, and you had to drive a half an hour or 45 minutes to get to a store. Well, heck, now they're right down the road.
yeah, yeah. Because I was hoping when I clicked on that Hampton Inn, it would have told me, because how some places you visit and then you click it on, it says you last
Yeah,
visited here, so many
right.
It doesn't say that though.
Oh, it
I
didn't
just
show up.
wonder. I just wonder if it's been too long, or like right now I'm
Um,
looking at that Domino's,
yeah, Domino's Pizza.
and yeah, it doesn't say that. But like I said, I was there. It might have been 2002.
Oh, well, it probably erased it since then.
Yeah, I probably did.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a long time ago.
yeah. Because like I said, it was that like I forgot what it was called, whatever thing. But yeah, it was like a Paracon type of, the Grand Wayne Convention Center.
Yeah,
That's what
the
it. Yeah.
convention center, they do a lot there.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's where they had it, and I went to this place must have been like 20 minutes away, something like that. And I forgot the name of the place, but I went to go get a tattoo done
Oh, did
there.
you?
And yeah, like I said, I forgot the name of it, but it was like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes away. And I'm like, you know what? I want to go get a tattoo just to get it, say I've got one in another state.
No,
And so I
Yeah.
got it done, you know. So
What did you get when you was there? Do you know?
it was just this thing right here, the logo for my favorite band.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, just something to slap on there and say, hey, I got this done in another
Yeah.
state, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
well, I
Well,
tell
heck,
you what,
back
if
in 2002, I thought you would have just been born, Adam.
No, well, no, did I say 2000? I meant 2022.
Okay.
I was there in Fort
Okay.
Wayne.
Okay.
Well, I tell you what, Adam, if you come to where we're at and come stay with me or whatever, we got one of the number one tattoo artists in the country in town. His
Yeah.
name's
See,
Jim
there's
Hawk.
an
His
idea.
name is Jim Hawk. He's one of the best. He's been in a lot of magazines.
I'm so down. Like
He
I'm
he,
yeah.
he
You'll
actually
have to
did
send me.
he's actually done 2 of my tattoos. He did my
You'll have
wolf.
to send me.
He did my
Yeah, you'll
wolf
have
and
to
my
send me a
zebra one.
deposit or something. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
down.
have any tattoos. No.
Yeah, he's a hell of a tattoo artist, and he's got a hell of a crew up there too. They do an amazing job, and they're about 9 blocks from my house.
Well, there you go, Adam. That's probably where you should go.
I'm down.
We'll just all have to commute there.
We all get tattoos of the paranormal. We'll get
Uh,
we'll all get a
oh,
little ghost.
no, you know this little figure up here in the corner? That's what I'm going to get.
The little voodoo doll I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Either
Yeah.
that or witch stirring a pot.
Jim, he does a great job.
I see it now. Well, because most of my team, most of them live in North Texas, and I'm down here in South Texas, in San
Oh.
Antonio, and San Antonio, downtown San Antonio, like pretty much the whole area is haunted. The Battle of the Alamo and all that,
Yeah.
and so most of my team, for like our for that investigation, they all wanted to come here, and so they came here, and we all went to my tattoo artist, and we all got this little guy right here, the little ghost.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, we all, the team members that were there, we all got this little ghost as a,
Yeah. Well,
team.
you can't get another ghost. You got to think
No.
something else.
This is what we'll do. Instead of having a ghost, it'll be a half ghost with a wolf's head on it. So it'll be a ghost wolf.
I'm done.
I'm going to stick with my moon and sun, okay? With an ink pen. I'm not getting a tattoo.
Looks like Jamie Lynn's back.
Hi, Jamie Lynn.
But yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to come up with something. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, sure. I would like that very much.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun to investigate with everybody. It'd be so much fun.
There's about 8 teams I'd like to get, and if we could find a big enough place, like a huge place to go, that would be cool. Where we're not tripping on each other, but
Wishful thinking, Jamie.
oh my gosh. Jamie's on a roll tonight.
She is.
Yeah,
After the show.
You hear that, Jamie? He's going to call you after.
But
Now you're giving out your secrets, Adam.
get about 8 of these teams together and go on one huge investigation. That'd be great.
It would be cool. I don't even know. The Indiana Sanitarium's the only thing I can think of big enough for anything like that.
Well, so is the Joliet one, but I heard they're tearing down that Joliet prison.
Yeah, that's what you said.
So, but I'm going to look into that a little more because somebody said they just opened it up, but then I heard on the radio that they're talking about tearing it down.
Yeah. And, honestly, when you take 10 people, that's probably the max that they let go at one time at Joliet.
Mm.
So
that'd be something That'd be something to go do.
Yeah.
Like how many people would be okay with I guess like the maximum amount for that Bell Mansion?
How many did we have the last time? 3, 4,
There
5,
was
6,
three. There's 5 of us.
5. I mean, Bell Mansion, I would be hesitant on 10.
I'd say that'd probably be the most if it.
Yeah,
if,
that would probably be the max.
I mean, if you know, if we will do this in September, then I can try to see if anybody wants to go along with me. If not, you know, I'll come up there by myself and you know, meet y'all, you know, meet
Yeah,
the investigator, you know, and
Sheboygan.
Where's that at? I've never
I
heard
don't
of
know what that
Sheboygan.
is.
Where's that at, Jamie Lynn? She said she'd come get Adam. I told him I'd set him up a place here if he wanted to come stay and investigate with us.
It's in Wyoming
It's in Wisconsin.
or Wisconsin. I'm sorry, Sheboygan Falls, Wisconsin. Wow, looks huge. I'll send you pictures of this, Sean, so you can see the pictures.
All right. Like I said, I was impressed with Broadhead last night.
Yeah.
I liked it. I definitely will be going back. Don't forget me in May.
Not going to forget you in May. Who, Jamie Lynn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I ever go up to Wisconsin, I do want to go when it's not winter, because
Yeah.
It was kind of cold in that building last night, but it wasn't bad. I mean, I got along fine.
Yeah.
yeah, just from what I've seen people post about winters in Wisconsin, it's like, as a Texan, I don't think I can survive
Yeah.
winter. So,
But yeah.
I don't know. I think that place that we went to, Adam, in Michigan was really cool, though. Maybe we
it
get lucky
was.
and they paved their streets.
Where did you guys go in Michigan at?
We went to the asylum. What was the name of it?
That Eloise Asylum?
Eloise Asylum.
Eloise. Yeah.
Eloise.
Eloise.
Yes.
Eloise. Yeah.
That was a cool place. Now that was cool.
Mhm.
I really
It
liked
was.
that place.
Oh,
And
that'd
you
be
could
kind of
get
cool
lost
to go to.
there. Yeah. Eloise Asylum. That was really cool. It's big too.
Oh, I was just looking at the Sheboygan one
Oh.
you just sent.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
That's-
interesting.
This one I just sent you in Wyoming is really big. Really big.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's huge.
Hello, David.
Is that David Jarvis?
No, that's David Hope.
David Hope. Hi, David.
I'll send you the links to Sheboygan.
Then Adam can start with me. Y'all can stay in my new camper. It sleeps She wants Adam to stay with her.
Oh, hell.
Adam, you're in trouble now, Boa.
You'll be all right, Adam.
Don't worry, Adam. They have fresh cut flowers, wine, and everything you're going to need.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's okay, Adam. You're all right.
And you might go home married. Oh, goodness. Well, you might not go home at all. I mean, you know.
You're making poor guy's face turn red. Come on.
I don't know if she's going to let you go home. So, you know, you better pack some extras. Oh, too funny.
So what about those potholes in Michigan, Pam?
Yeah. Let's hope that they've repaved their streets.
Because those things were huge.
Yeah. Jamie Lynn can bring her camper and park in the parking lot. We'll sleep there. I know. I'm just kidding, Jamie. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's funny. I love her sense of humor.
I do too. She's
got a warped, twisted sense of humor. Some of the things we talk about, she's on the ball though.
She's hilarious.
But yeah, one of these days, I think maybe I'll just have to have a podcast with everybody that's been on the show and start out with the first 10 and just kind of make it a little, what do you call it? Quarter party or whatever of all the people that's been on.
Well, if Jamie Lynn is not the star, I'm not interested.
We'll put her in the center.
There you go.
That's right.
That's right. Front and center, Jamie.
Yeah, we'll put her in the center. But yeah. Well, guys, it's been an hour and a half.
Okay.
So.
Well, sorry I was late, but you know.
It's all right.
Life happens.
But yeah, and Adam, I definitely want to get together, and we're going to have to do another comic book show, bud.
For sure. We got to do that here pretty soon. So.
And now, Adam, have you seen the Rocky movie yet?
I'm sorry?
Have you seen the Rocky movie yet? The movie Rocky.
Well, but I saw the first. Yes, the first one. Yes.
But you haven't seen the other ones.
Not yet. So I gotta jump on that ball and check those out.
I gotta find that collection for you. I never have found it. It's hard to find.
I know where it's sitting at right now.
In your shelf.
There's some sitting in my shelf, and there's some sitting at Walmart right now.
At Walmart.
Yep.
We need to get him the set of all the movies.
Because I've got all the Rockies and all of Creed except the last one.
Yeah, he needs all the Rockies, and then next year.
I think you can get it for $14.99
for all of them.
Yeah, just the
really.
DVD. Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
If I come across it and I see it again, I'll pick it up for you, Adam.
Yeah,
okay, for sure.
You got a DVD player?
Yes, DVD and the Blu-ray.
When I come across it again, I will pick you up a thing because the one I got comes in a box. It's about like that thick, and it's like it was less than $20 for all of them.
Is there like 7 movies or 6? Is there 6?
I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Then you got the 3 Creed movies on top of that one.
Right. But you got to start with Rocky first.
Okay. Yes, I did see that one. So.
Thank you, Jamie.
Love you too, Jamie Lynn.
Much love to you, Jamie.
You gotta love her.
She's working on that situation, is what she's doing. That's funny.
You gotta love it.
I do too.
Never a dull moment. That's good.
She's buying the rose petals as we speak. I know it. Oh, goodness.
I know something funny that I'm going to work on and I'm definitely going to do it here one of these days.
Okay.
So maybe by the next time I actually see Jamie Lynn in person, it'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Okay, good. Make sure you video it because we want to see it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to video it. It's definitely
Yeah.
going to be videoed.
Yeah. Adam, it was good to see you again. She bought
Yes.
the ring.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Look out, ladies. The man has been spoken for. Look out.
Oh, it's all good.
But yeah, like I said, if we can, maybe try to shoot for that time in September up there,
Okay.
or figure something out.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe we can even get Jamie and Lynn involved with that one.
Yeah. Would love to have her.
Then it'll be a big old.
I know it'll be your honeymoon. It'll be the honeymoon.
Oh shit!
Look, I make wedding plans all the time. No worries.
Hey Pam, I do got to say one thing.
Yeah.
So we've talked about how accurate you've been lately.
Oh no.
So, do you remember last fall, toward the end of the year, when we hopped on and I was at work, and one of the guys was asking about a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Well, he's actually met one, and he's been involved with her for about 3 months now, and he drives clear to Wisconsin to see her every weekend.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we were
That's
actually 15
cool.
miles from, we were actually 15 miles from him last night when we came home.
Oh wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah, so
awesome.
everybody's saying before the end of the year, because you predicted the end of the year. If not, he's going to at least be engaged, I think.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Yeah. I don't remember what I said, but whatever you say.
Yeah, we were asking. I asked that time that we kind of all hopped on because we were all bored. And
I remember hopping on, but I don't remember.
Because we didn't have much to do. So Pam was on there doing tarot cards. And we asked her the prediction of the guy at work. And so far, she's on the money again. She's accurate.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I'm so impressed every time somebody says that.
We keep joking with him, and I said, like, you remember what Pam said there last fall? And he's like, shut up. But I guess she's a really nice girl, I guess. So hopefully it works out for her.
Yeah, that'd be great. I hope it does.
So,
Adam, it was good to see you again, buddy.
You too. So hopefully in a couple of months we'll be meeting again in person. So
yeah, that would be so great.
All right. Hey, Adam, I'm going to close up the show here and hang out backstage for a few minutes and talk to you for a few more minutes here. So I'm going okay. Do you got anything you want to say before we let you go here? Put you backstage. Anything coming up that people need to watch out for?
Just that if my favorite band ever comes back to America, I'm gonna go see them. And then if they were supposed to come here in 2021, but then it was postponed, and they had to come the next year. So I'm hoping that they come back again to America before they get older.
Yeah. That'd be great.
But yeah,
let's hope for it. Yeah.
All righty.
Yes.
All right, Adam. We'll talk to you here in a few minutes. I'm going to close down the show, and thanks for coming on and talking with us. And we're going to get something set up so we can all have an investigation here before the end of the year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank you for having me on.
I'm going to set you backstage here. Well, Pam, it's been a long night for me. I only got a few hours of sleep,
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
but it was definitely worth going down there. So
Yeah. It was a really cool to watch or listen to, you know.
we got a lot of interesting stuff there last night.
You
I
did.
think this week, during the week here, I talked to Eternal Paranormal last night before we left, and I think maybe sometime this week we're going to have a little talk to see some of the stuff they found, some of the stuff we found. Just have a little talk during the middle of the week, kind of a mid-show during the week. So
Yeah,
we'll
that'd be cool.
see if I can get that kind of scheduled here in the next day or tomorrow or so. So, but
Okay.
anyway, thanks for coming aboard.
Thanks for having me.
I will set you backstage for here a
Okay.
little bit. Also, well, I think I cut Pam off a little too soon. Sorry. um, Next weekend we have as our guest Mr. Raymond Newsom. So come check us out next Sunday on the Eternal Ex Wolfpack Paranormal, and we will have Raymond Newsom as our guest. So everybody have a good weekend, and we will catch you later. Bye.